Hello there, my name is Austin. Welcome to my YouTube channel. Today's video is going to be 5 questions, maybe 6, I don't remember how many I wrote down, questions that I have for the universe. And by universe here, I mean you. And by you, I mean everyone. And by everyone, I mean humans? I do just want to say that today's video is probably going to be pretty short, and I may be talking pretty fast because it is cold and there are trains behind me, and it is just a little bit of a chaotic day. I don't know why I waited until it was an overcast evening when we had such a beautiful afternoon, blue skies, no clouds, and now it's just gray and meh. Brings me to my first question, Chicago. It is April 8th. Why is it 30 degrees? Another question that I have is, I've noticed recently when I leave work, and I work in downtown Chicago, by the way, if I'm leaving during rush hour, people are honking at each other, but nobody can move because there's nowhere to go. Do you have any idea why this happens? Another thing about Chicago, why does it seem that my biological clock is set to just make me automatically like 30 seconds too late to catch the train every single morning? Of course, you could argue that I could just check the app for when it's coming and leave accordingly, but I got nothing for you there. By the way, in case anyone's wondering why I have one thumb cut out, it's not to be able to give people clear thumbs up, but rather to be able to use my phone when it's cold and I'm walking around and I need to make a call. Question number 3, is there anyone who actively hates Fleetwood Mac? Because I don't think that's possible. Number 4, have you ever knowingly shared a dream with someone? What I mean by that is that you and someone that you know experienced a dream together? Meaning you both had the same dream. Does this make sense? Does anyone know what I'm talking about? Recently, a friend of mine and I discussed our dreams, and it just so happened that some of the aspects of the dream were oddly exactly the same. For example, wielding a sword in our bathing suits. Why was I in my bathing suit? I don't know. Where did I get a sword from? I have no idea. Why was I needing to fight with a sword in my bathing suit? These are all wonderful questions I do not have the answers to. My 5th question for you guys is that the other day I picked up some of my dog's hair or some pocket lint or something, and I went to throw it away in the trash can, and as I let it drop into the trash can, I guess because of its light weight, it actually kind of fell to the side of the trash can, but instead of bending down to pick it up and put it back in the trash can, I just left it. Saying it out loud is almost embarrassing, but has anyone ever done this before? My 6th and final question for you guys, I feel so ridiculous with this stupid thumb hanging out, whatever. My 6th and final question for you guys in this video is that recently I was studying Russian. This is one of the languages that I'm currently studying. If you're new to my channel, something that I do, language learning. By the way, if you're interested in more language related content, let me know. Is it something that I should keep on this channel, or should I maybe branch out and do a language specific channel? Give me your thoughts on that, please. So while studying Russian recently, I learned that Russian has one past tense form that basically works for all of English's past tenses. So what I mean by that is, for example, where you say I read, I was reading, I had read, I have read. All of these sort of subtle nuances in language that we have in English, from the learner's perspective, it seems like Russian just doesn't have it. Of course, that's not true, and I'm sure there are other ways that they express that nuance. But my question is, first of all, do you speak a language that does something similar to this? Have you ever heard of something like this before? What do you think about it? But secondly, what do you think it says about the way English speakers might think about the past in respect to the way Russians might think about the past, or rather Russian speakers? Guys, I'm really looking to get more into educational content here on YouTube. I am a teacher by trade. This is what I have been trained to do. It's what I want to be doing, and I study languages all the time. Trying to figure out how to bring that into my YouTube space. I do want to go ahead before I leave today and just call myself out that I did not post even one video in March. Frankly, March was a very trying month for me personally, and I'm really looking forward to April. There's so much that I want to do, and I feel so energized to do it. Anyway, guys, as always, if you're new here, welcome. If you never come back, I'll understand, but if you do, see you then. It is Sunday, April 8th, 2018. Let's make it a good one.